Hi friends, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I'd like to thank you for pressing play on today's video. It's been a little bit of time as I had no voice last week at all. Monday was my son's birthday, and so we spent the day, we went golfing and then dinner and a movie. And my voice gave out, so I could not even speak to do a video for you. So please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and click that subscribe button below, as well as that notification bell, so you don't miss any future videos from me. Okay, so my paper pumpkin arrived last week. And I just opened it this morning to share with you. I think everybody else in the country has their paper pumpkin, and you've probably seen lots already with it, but I haven't. I've avoided any social media posts with this kit. So it was going to be a surprise for me today. Hello, Amy. Hello, Marilyn. And as you can hear, my voice is going to start as I talk. It's going to go in and out. I try to not talk as much as possible. So I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. All right, so let's move that out of the way. My guys were busy golfing all weekend. I did not golf. I was not up for that. It was our golf courses club championship, the big year-end tournament. And all three of my guys did quite well. So, yes. All right. So, Farmhouse Florals. This is a lovely, I opened it up and went, oh my goodness, this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to have fun creating with it. So, it comes with an extra stamp set this month. And there's coordinating dies. And Marcy put them somewhere. And I don't know where I put them. So I had a quick look and I was like, yeah, I can't find them. So I'm just going to give up for the moment. I've tucked them away somewhere. So this is your bonus. Let me move this stuff here so you can see on so this is your bonus stamp set that came with this month's kit. I don't know if they have any extras. This is You're Simply the Best. Thank you for your constant friendship and listening ear. Oh, that's lovely. Always here for you, for a great friend. And then, of course, we've got the teapot, some flowers, some individual flowers. Super cute. I guess I could have shown this. I'm out of practice after a week away. All right, so the stamp set that comes with it that we're going to be using is lovely. It's got a bunch of different sentiments for you. Thank you. Just a note. You are loved. To say, forever your friend. Kiss, hug, hello. Good friends are hard to find. I'm so glad we found each other. So let's get started. It comes with a Secret C ink spot. So I pulled out my Secret C ink pad, and it comes with a little bit of linen thread. So I have pulled out my linen thread. And then, of course, the mini Stampin' Dimensional. So I've grabbed my own big one. Okay. So let's open this up and see. So card number 1 is we're going to stamp on, okay, let's see here. This is on the inside by the looks of it. Let me just, yes. So this is our first card right here. Like I said, I have not done, or is that Our first card? Card 1. No, this is our first card. This one here. Okay. As I said, I have not really looked at it. I just unpacked it. So, and then all of the envelopes are the same. Now, don't forget, this month, the 2025-2027 in color products are on sale for a 15% discount. And Secret C is one of my, actually, no, it's not one of, it is actually my favorite color. So I love this. I am now on I think I'm on my third pack of the cardstock, and I've had to re-ink this ink pad already. You remember I actually forgot to order the ink refill, and so I had to wait to order it, to re-ink it till I got my order in. All right, so this here, You Are Loved, is going to go on the inside. So let's fold and burnish. So can you believe we are the last week in August. I just can't believe it. It is crazy how quickly this summer has gone by. Insane. Okay, so we have our lovely flower that I've already You Are Loved, and oh, thank you. So we need this. So we are going to open this up. And I am going to, we need the You Are Loved. You Are Loved. Hello, Donna. How are you? So I'm going to stamp so that I get this in the right position. I am going to stamp my You Are Loved first. So right in the middle. And then my flower. Okay. Oh, I got ink on that corner. So to avoid accidentally rocking and smudging, so we're going to go one here. I wipe that off right away. It's always a good idea to check your block before you go and put that to ink to paper, just in case. And then there we go. Oh shoot, I didn't press good enough. Can I get my head in the way here? Let's see if I can't. There. Oh my goodness. Yay me. I got it on the first try. Yes. Okay, so now we need to, on the front of our card, we're going to stamp this 3 times, this long pattern here. That's going to be stamped 3 times across the front. So I'm going to open it up. Oh, maybe it's 4 times. Okay, so yeah, it's 4 times. So we are going to make sure I'm in camera view here. And the sentiments are amazing this month, Amy. How are you feeling? Amy had shoulder surgery. We're going to start here so that we get our placement right. She had shoulder surgery on Friday. So sending her lots of well wishes for a speedy recovery. So I'm just, because oh no, did I do that wrong? Yeah, that's supposed to be, oh, we'll do this. Can I match that up? Yes, I can. It's a little smudgy there, but this piece is going to cover it. I got talking about my friend and I kind of got ahead of myself there. Okay, so yeah, that's going to cover that little oopsie blurry bit. Okay, now thank you is going to go on one of these labels with the, I think that's cloud cover. And so it goes that way. Brad, my hubby, he finally goes to the doctor he has his appointment with the surgeon on Wednesday morning to find out when he's going to have surgery on his gallbladder. It's been a rough go. If any of you have ever had gallbladder surgery, I'd love to know how it went, how the recovery went. We had dinner at the golf course last night after the round was done, and something Brad ate upset his stomach, so he didn't have a great night last night. It's definitely affected his quality of life, that is for sure. Having to watch what you eat, never knowing if it's going to bother you or not. You're doing okay, Amy? That is good. Okay, I'm going to switch because I need way more than 5 teeny tiny little dimensionals. They show on the instructions, they show 5 dimensionals. Well, that is way not enough, and they're so little. So let's switch you over. Let's add some big ones so that we've got enough support. You know Marcy likes her dimensionals. There, that should be good. Back in you. I spent a couple days this weekend also doing some canning. I got my first batch of corn done. And I did another batch of salsa. So I've done 2 batches of salsa so far. And then my sister Ann and I did candied jalapenos. We've never done them before, but we've had them plenty of times. As my nephew and his girlfriend make them. So they shared the recipe with Anne. And so we, okay, why is this only got, oh, because it's bumped up. All right. They were quite easy. I was coughing up a storm because the oils from I'm going to use my take your pick tool here. The oils from the jalapenos like filled my house, and I was like, you could smell, it smelled like jalapenos in here. It was crazy. So now they have to sit for a couple weeks for the best flavor. So yes, they're still spicy, but not as spicy. There's a bit of sweetness to them because it calls for like 3 cups of sugar. And one batch has 30 sliced jalapenos. So, all right, grab that. Do you can? I've been doing canning. My mother canned, so I grew up with it. So I've been canning basically all my life, doing something. I love it. I find that, oh, there we go. It tastes so much better. There, that is done, number 1. Yes, okay, so there, that was easy and lovely. So there's card number 1, and then we've got that inside done. What a lovely thank you card. On to number 2, which is this one here. That there. And then we need, I guess we need this. I didn't realize. What is this? Good Friends. Good Friends. So let's pull that off. Grab a block. Grab my chamois. Give it a little wipe. So the holiday catalog comes out for customers next week. Next Wednesday is order day. If there is anything that you feel you absolutely have to have, I highly suggest you order right away so that you're not waiting. So we need one of these. Is going to go here. There. And then one of these. It's going to go, I'm not sure where that, oh, this way here. And one of these. And this one is going here. All right, I'm setting it. So this is your just building up the existing flowers. And then we need a little tiny circle tag. And this is for you. And we're going to tie a little bow with it, with our twine. Do I have another? I do. I do have another little block. The bonus of having classes is I have a lot of clear blocks. So I've got lots on hand when I need them. Let's just scoot all of you over here out of the way for the moment. And Good Friends and our flower and my ink pad. And I always like to stamp and persnickety that way. Again, I'm going to put this in the center ish. There's no hard and steady rules when you're stamping. You can put your sentiments wherever you want. And you don't have to create exactly the way the sample is. You can use it as a inspiration jump off point and then make it your own. Okay, so my inside is done. Now the outside, we're going to go straight across. Oh, I forgot to pull out that other bag. All right, so we're coming across here, across the center of the tote bag. So, all right, so, and so, and it doesn't matter if that's a little messy because we have this extra. Now you don't have to use these. You could omit the stamping across the center and just have your card as is, but we need to now stamp for you. And it's going this way. Bring this back in. There. And that's going to go down there. Close that up. Okay. Marilyn, your mom also canned, and you have a love-hate relationship. You tried to do more stuff now. I can what I need, not much extra. Yeah, sometimes a couple times I have gone light on the canning and then ran out and was not happy. So now I try to make sure, especially since, kids don't live at home. So I do my ground tomatoes will be the last thing I do. I have a big tomato press for my aromas that for my tomato sauce. I like to have a lot of that on hand because you can use it for so many different bases for different things. And okay, there's all my flowers here. Corn is so I have this thing that I take the corn off of. I blanch it for 1 minute, then dunk it in ice. All right, so they are showing that we have bits of our little dimensionals here. So, yeah, so if you have had fresh frozen corn that you did yourself, and then if you run out and have to buy the grocery store frozen corn, oh, what a difference. It is amazing, the taste difference. The grocery store frozen corn doesn't taste like much of anything. And I am health conscious, so I do not add any salt or butter or anything like that to those bags. All right, it's showing that I'm only supposed to do the one, or the two sides. I'm doing one in the middle-ish as well. So let's go. It's going to be, we're going to put the thank you there. So I'm going to go Maybe I should cut that down a bit. Yeah, so it's just plain old corn. I don't salt my vegetables. I never have. I'm a pepper person. I love me some pepper. And then I do stewed tomatoes, which, or sorry, oven roasted tomatoes, which are super easy to do. And then you just throw them in the freezer and pull out when you need them. Throw them in a pot. And then my chili sauce as well. I still have 2 jars from last year, so I won't do as much this year. Okay, then we're going to put this on, and then we'll put the flowers so that we know exactly what we're doing. Okay, so then this goes right over top, like so. So if you're mailing this, look at how high that already is. So you may want to just glue, use your discretion. All right, and then this is going to be the smaller ones. I'm doing beets for the first time in a few years. My sister Anne has been doing beets. And she's been so sweet in giving me a jar. But this year we're going to get together and do a few more jars of pickled beets. I love beets. All right, so you are going there. And there we go. So there's one. You know what would make this better? Some Winkestella. Just saying. Winkestella makes everything better. Okay. Just a little bit in the center of those flowers would be lovely. So we're just kind of tucking that under. And then these ones here. Oh, and my daughter's cats are very rambunctious today, so they've been scrapping. So if you hear them in the background, that's just them. All right, so this is going to go like so. So we need all right. Let's go one here. They're showing one, and I'm doing 2 because, yeah, they don't give enough support for some of the elements. And then there we go. And then let's tie a cute little bow, and then this card is done. This would also be pretty to add a few little embellishments. Jazz it up just that little bit more. Marcy loves her bling, so those of you with littles and kiddos, are you ready? Have you done all your back to school shopping? ready to have a little bit, maybe a little bit more crafting time. I don't know if you're supposed to wrap this around, but I'm not. I am just taking a mini glue dot. I'm assuming that they probably wanted me to wrap the twine um, around the handle, but I think just putting a little mini glue dot right like so, and that is super cute. And there is card number 2 and inside. Okay, card number 3. We need our typewriter. And what do we need? Just a note. Let's clear some of these blocks. Oh, they're already done. To say thank you. Okay, thank you. So I just need to pull off my two. Nope. To say must be all already for you. Oh, right here. To say. Just a note to say thank you. Okay. And again, we are stamping on the inside. Oh, your son is got a birthday coming up. How fun. And how old is he going to be? Back to school shopping is all done. You're one of those very organized moms. I actually used to love the excitement of back to school shopping. I thought it was so much fun to take the kids. Their first day of school photo. So I'm going to start with my larger sentiment, the thank you. And that's going to go right in the center. And then to say is going to go right above it in the middle. There we go. And then our flower. Oh, shoot. Can I do it again? Good enough. Close enough is good enough. There. That's a little better. And then we are going across. Right here. So again, I hit that corner, and then it's going to come out like so. Okay, and then we need, what did I do with the sentiment pieces? Oh, they're under here. All right, we got our little bit of typewriter paper. How fun is that? And just a note is at the top. Hold that for a second. There we go. All right. And then there's my flowers. I've got these two flowers are going to be going on as well. So that is the emptied of the one. So you'll have 3 of these in your kit. He's 6 on Wednesday. Oh my. Isn't it crazy how quickly they grow? It's sad as well. Like it's exciting to see the changes, but then it's sad that, you know, they're no longer our precious little babies anymore. They grow into their own people with their own personalities and likes and dislikes. Oh, don't do that yet. I have to put, what I'm going to do is, they don't call for this. They just say, our instructions just show that you're going to slide, you're going to put 2 embellishments or 2 dimensionals on the back of your typewriter paper and slide it in. But what I'm going to do is, so I get it at the right, I'm pulling out my Stampin' Seal. You know, Marcy likes to go rogue, and this just makes more sense to me. So there, I've got my bit of tape there so that I can now, and there's a perforation cut right in the top here. So this is just going to slide in, and then we are going to decide how, there, that looks good to me. And then I'm just going to press that down, and now it is secure. Now it is secure, and now I can add, just this makes more sense to me. I'm going to add one here, and then I'll grab one for here and one for here. Okay. Maybe we need, maybe we should just put another one here and here. There we go. Amy, another show for you to watch. I don't know. Bosch has, I know you're watching Bosch. It has so many seasons, but Untamed, it's on Netflix. I really enjoyed it. Brad and I watched that together. Some shows we watch together. Some shows I watch by myself. There we go. And then we need our flowers. Yeah, and there's only 6 episodes, so it's a fairly quick watch. We've started watching Wednesday. Anybody else watch Wednesday? And then one there and one there. Now, my customers that are not like in town, I mailed your catalogs last week. So you should be stocking your mailbox because it should be arriving fairly soon. All right, so this one is going to go here, like I'm just pushing it so that it's butting up against that. And then this one is going to go like so. There you go. So cute. So cute. And that is our third card. And yes, we are done. And like I said, let me grab my Wink of Stella because it's just going to make things prettier. Let me just scooch all of this out of the way. And clean up that space a bit. Get that out of the way. So here's our 3 cards and the envelope. But we are going to add a little Wink of Stella to the centers of these flowers. And then of course the cone flower. I think it just adds that little bit more. You could also do a bit of a splatter on these. And then this one here, just on these. And then I'll hold them up for you to see. Okay, so this one here, oh, I've got a dimensional backing. This one here is just on the cone flower, right here. So it's not really showing up. This one here, oh, you can see this one. You can see that lovely sparkle on these flowers here. And then this one here, you can see that sparkle as well. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. So that is this month's paper pumpkin. Monday is a holiday, next Monday, so I will not be live. As long as my voice holds up, I will have a recorded video for you. Try to limit my talking as much as possible so that I can get my throat healed up better. So, yeah. Oh, you need a dance outfit. So you're back to town on Thursday. Marilyn, I mailed you your catalog. So I'll be looking for it. My daughter did dance until she was in grade 5. And then she switched to basketball. And then she was old enough to do the plays at school. So she found her love of theater and love of singing. And we started with vocal lessons and that when she was a little bit older. So I miss those days of going to watch the kids do all that fun stuff. So that is everything for me today. Thanks so much for joining me. I will be live on Thursday night on my Facebook business page. And then, of course, I will download that video and post it here on YouTube for you. So have a fabulous week, you guys. Have a great and safe, long weekend. This weekend, have fun doing whatever it is you're doing. Don't forget about the In Color sale. And the catalog goes live next Wednesday. I'm working on classes for the fall. So here's that catalog. So be scouting your mailbox for my local ladies in town. They are ready for pickup. Just let me know. and I will pop them in my mailbox. Thanks again. Have a great day. I truly appreciate you spending some time with me, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.